The U.S. is imposing new economic sanctions to punish Russia for the attack on Ukraine. President Biden calls the measures unprecedented in their strength. Others believe, though, they just do not go far enough. Nancy Cordes is at the White House with more on that part of the story. Nancy, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gayle. Yeah, the economic consequences for Russia are really piling up. It isn't just the U.S. The EU, the U.K., Canada, Australia, Japan, all slapping new sanctions on Russia. And as a result, the Russian stock market has lost nearly 50% of its value just in the past week. And many of these sanctions haven't even taken effect yet. As anti-Putin protests popped up from Paris to London to Berlin to New York, the White House targeted 5 major Russian banks, announcing plans to cut them off from the U.S. financial system.
Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
The U.S. will also halt all its high-tech exports to Russia, including the computer chips critical to Russia's military and aerospace industry. Leaders from around the world announced similar steps.
We're imposing further severe sanctions.
He will never be able to cleanse the blood of Ukraine from his hands.
But President Biden stopped short of sanctioning Putin's own assets. And to the disappointment of some lawmakers, he did not move to block Russia from SWIFT, a global payment system crucial to international trade.
Whatever we can do to escalate that price, I think will improve the chances of bringing this conflict to an end rather than seeing it prolonged for years.
Please save Ukrainian men, women, and children.
In an emotional interview with CBS News, a member of the Ukrainian parliament urged the world to cut Russia off from SWIFT.
Block Russia from SWIFT. I beg you, please save our people. Another dozen of people, and maybe hundreds of people, might be murdered tonight.
But President Biden said some European allies who rely on Russia for oil and gas aren't ready to take that step.
The sanctions we've imposed exceed SWIFT. The sanctions we imposed exceed anything that's ever been done. Let's have a conversation in another month or so to see if they're working.
The problem, of course, is that there's no telling how much damage Russia can do in 1 month's time. President Biden is set to hold an extraordinary virtual summit this morning with NATO leaders as they discuss the security situation in and around Ukraine. Nate?
Nancy, thank you.